Yo, what's up, everybody? I hope everybody's doing good, fantastic. That you had a great weekend and everything. And if you're in the north, that you had a great summer. In the south, that you're warm this winter. And yeah, first of all, I just like to say thank you to everybody who's like watched the 2 videos that I did. Um, kind of get into the habit of like sharing more and more of just my thoughts of late. So I really appreciate if you guys can like give me a follow on Instagram. Everything is like below. Links are below to my Instagram. Long live King Cali, top bunk. Pay me a little visit on Spotify too. Listen to the latest single I dropped, Not Okay. And yeah, all my socials are there. Check out the Top Bunk website as well. But yeah, this video, man, what we want to talk about is like how I've been feeling of late. Um, 'Cause it's just like me sharing my thoughts basically. And number one thing that I've really been feeling is like disrespected. You know what I mean? Like I've really been feeling underappreciated, undervalued, and disrespected. You know what I mean? And maybe that's because of where I am currently, but just with everything, the way people talk to you and deal with you when they see you as somebody who is not like in their eyes of value or anything. You just see the way they really treat you when they feel like they can't get anything from you. You know what I mean? And it's one of these things that you realize as a up and coming artist, or in my case, the word starving artist, is that a lot of people just really look down upon you, won't even give you a chance, an opportunity already. They just look at you and they feel like, what the fuck? You, what are you talking about? They already judge you based on how you look, how you come across, and they won't even pay you the time of mind or lend you an ear just to like hear you out. Everyone is so quick to feel like, oh, I can't get anything from this person. What's this person gonna do for me? So I feel like in that sense, if we always have that attitude, we'll always block our blessings because you never know who could help you reach the next stage, who could like, maybe even give you some good words of advice. You feel me? But yeah, I've really been feeling like so disrespected, like, damn, what did a nigga do to feel to be treated like this? Like, yeah, it's the way people even talk to you, how they even respond to you, how they may not even respond. You know what I mean? Just like, damn, when you're out here showing love and people are out there, giving you hate, you know what I mean? But it's all right, I'm a starving artist. Like I always say, I'm underrated. I don't fit on nobody's playlist. I'm just this guy that they just see making noise, or I don't know who, however. But sometimes it really does hurt, you know what I mean? Like dealing with all of these things, you know, especially when you're like trying to do your best and you're working hard every single day, to work on yourself, to make sure that you're in a position that you can actually feel proud of, because there's lots of things that go on in a day, how you feel, emotions, things that happen to you, and then sometimes you just deal with this unwarranted and unwanted like disrespect and hate for what? You know, People look at you and judge you and say like, "Babe, what are you doing?" Not seeing the efforts that you put in behind the scenes. No one ever sees that. They just see you and they just judge you at face value. Am I? Maybe I do the same. Maybe I'm, you know, guilty of that too. So maybe it's my own karma. But I don't know. I don't really feel it. I'm like that. I always try and give people an opportunity and a chance. But when you realize as starving artist, no one really wants to give you a chance. No one really wants to take a risk. No one even wants to like even hear you out, bro. You know what I mean? Like fuck, why should they? What do they gain? Who are you? Are you the popping? Are you popular? And that's what brings me to this next point. It's like if that, if they disrespect you, let them. If they underrate you, let them. You know what I mean? Because not everybody will be able to see your vision, They walk around blindfolded, no matter what you're spitting, no matter what you're saying, no matter what you're trying to do. People will never see your vision. People will never give you the respect that you deserve. And we shouldn't go around looking to be respected or worshipped by people. But at the end of the day, we shouldn't tolerate being disrespected by people either way. Because I feel like people really make fun of, bring down all those people that are trying to like uplift themselves, you know what I mean? Who are trying to do better for themselves. You always get discouraged, you know? And that's like kind of hard and heartbreaking, you know? Like you think that from your closest friends, even family, like that you get like the most support from. But honestly, it's from strangers, you know? People that you haven't even seen before that will like be so kind or like leave a good comment or just be there to support you because sometimes it gets really hard, man. And you're out here doing your best and you're out here doing what you can with what you have in your situation, but it's like it's never good enough, you know? And it gets hard. It gets hard to deal with all of the setbacks, you know? It gets hard to deal with all of this, like, lack of support and this, hate that you deal with. I don't know if that hate is like the right word, but it kind of like feels like that, like, especially when you feel like you don't really do anything that's warranting that, you're just trying to like put yourself on the right path, on the right track, but, you know, no one really cares. And maybe that's the blessing that no one really cares. But as long as you do, and shit, I do, that's all that matters. So that's why the best thing I would always say is like, just don't think about other people, and people will disrespect you when they see that they can't get anything from you, And one thing that Kanye West said is that you'll be able to see how someone really values you when they treat how let me sip some coffee and rephrase that. Oh, what Uncle Kanye was saying is that you see how someone will really treat you when they think that you can't do anything for them. I repeat, you will see someone for how they will truly treat you when they think that they can't get anything from you. Maybe I'm not phrasing that in the right way, but I can't really remember what he says because I'm paraphrasing. Like, you see how someone would treat someone when they feel like they can't get, you see the true feelings of how someone would treat someone when they feel like they can't get anything from them. Because everybody's nice when they believe they can get something from you. But now being as an underrated, underprivileged, undervalued, looked down on starving artist, a lot of people have a not, look at me, man. I'm fumbling over my words. And yeah, I speak with a stutter, so when I was younger, it was a problem for me, but now fuck it, I'm kind of like I'm kind of used to it. But yeah, it gets really hard, bro. That's all I want to say, bro. It gets really, really tough with dealing with all of this disrespect. Like, why am I being disrespected for? You know, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, right? Right? At least give a homie some props for what he's trying to do. I'm trying to walk the path less traveled, and that's not celebrated. That's criticized. I just kind of like felt this way ever since like this weekend, when I just woke up on Monday and just like even the interactions with some of my like friends and some of these women and even family. It's like, damn, this is how people really think of you. You know what I mean? Like, I thought we was cool, bro. I thought Shawty was down for me, like for real, for real. I thought it was really like this, though. But I guess you actually see it, You actually see it with time, bro. So one thing, never overestimate your value in somebody's life because that again will lead to disappointment. But again, hey, you know what? The best thing about being in this position of being disrespected, of being underappreciated and being treated like you can't do shit, I felt sad for a bit. Like, man, I really fucks with you, but why you treat me like that? It's beyond me, man. Hey, it's beyond me, man. Hey, but it is one of those things that you came to like, you come to actually like appreciate because you know, okay, let the disrespect stay. All of y'all that talking shit, keep talking, because I don't need the support from y'all. I would appreciate it, but I don't really need it. Whether I get a lot of likes or support or I don't, it won't change what I wake up doing every single day. It won't change my faith in the man upstairs. It won't change anything. In fact, it's like fuel for me, man. The disrespect and the hate and all of this, people looking down on you, counting you out. I love it. I love it. Yeah, at first you feel a little bit sad. You feel a little bit like, oh, why me? But yeah, I love it. Count me out. Continue disrespecting me. Continue thinking that you can speak to me in whichever way you can, fam. Continue with that. And to anybody else that's dealing with this disrespect, let them. Let them. Because when things change, nothing's going to change the way I'm going to treat you. Because shit, now, I won't start, being like you, but don't expect all of a sudden things to change. You know what I mean, bro? Because now people will give you a million of excuses of why they were the way they were when they were acting like that. But now when things change, they're like, oh, hunky dory, oh, let's celebrate him. Nah, deal with it. The people that are around you now, that show you love, that show you support, that respect you and that value you for who you are really right now, those are the real people you should appreciate, people that make time for you, people that will actually call you and check up on you, people who are actually there supporting you. June was men's mental health month. And I was thinking about it. How many men have real people that they can really talk about real things? Because as a man, you have to behave in a certain way, man, or else that's not manly, or be a man about those things. But sometimes, bro, it hurts every time you're dealing with this disrespect and this hate that's unwarranted for somebody who's out here working your ass off day in, day out, still being looked down upon. I'm not saying someone needs to be celebrated, but at least, yo, bro, appreciate the real people who are out there doing their best with what they have when they can, bro. Don't look down on nobody, bro. Don't ever look down on nobody, because you never know when things are going to change for that person. You never know when that person will be in a different situation. And the other thing, you don't know what that person is going through, you know? Because to be honest, bro, once you start to deal with all of these things, you start to realize it makes you feel so isolated. It makes you feel so alone. Like nobody really understands what you're going through. You start to feel that way. But thank God, it's not always everybody. There's always a few people who are always going to still show you that love and that support. But then for every one person that supports you, there's like 10, 15 people that look down upon you and just disrespect you. Man, you can't speak to me however you want, you know? First of all, how I see myself as King Kali. And secondly, you gotta have just respect for anybody. It doesn't matter what they do or who they are or what they have. But in this day and age, everyone puts so much value in the material things that we forget about the real thing, the humanity behind it. Like, we all people, we all going through struggles, we all going through something, you know? And just be supportive of a brother, supportive of a sister, supportive of somebody who's out there trying to do the best that they can, We're always so quick to clown people and bring them down, which is not cool, bro. Well, why why do we do that? Why do you do that? You know what I mean? It's really sad, man. It's really sad, especially with people that you care about, and you wonder, like, why do you treat me like this? Anyway, c'est la vie. It is what it is, bro. And I've just kind of learned just how to deal with it and to deal with the disrespect and the hate and being counted out, because I know you can count me out, but I won't be down for the count. You know what I mean? The comeback season is coming. Starving Artist Volume 1 is coming. And I just wanted to share that today, that all of the disrespect, all of this hate, all of the negativity that you receive is actually might be the biggest positive. Don't let it affect you. I used to let it affect me, but it's fine. Don't let it affect you. You just keep on doing and keep on persevering and keep on pushing through what you have to push through, because your situation will change as long as you're consistent. And not everybody has to understand that. Not everybody will treat you the way you deserve, but appreciate those that will. You know what I mean? Because in this day and age, in this life, you don't find a lot of people who are genuine with you. A lot of people are just dick riders. A lot of people are just gonna jump on the wagon when it's already moving, or on the train when it's already gone. That's when they want to come in. No one really wants to go through the struggle and be there and support you, because it's not fashionable. And sometimes because you're not fashionable, people will treat you in a certain way because, oh, I can't be seen or whatever with this individual. Because we're all governed by herd instinct. You know, I learned that at Vedanta, herd instinct. But you won't even know what that is, man. And I want to wrap this up and just say thank you guys for everybody that's been supporting me, that still supports me, that still shows me love. Yeah, and I'll say again, the links in the description below. Hit me up on Instagram. Starving Artist Volume 1 is coming out this October. Wait, fall? October? September? Sometime around there. Just pay attention, follow me in my socials, and yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Freestyle videos coming up after this one. So, hey, thank you guys for tuning in, and I love you all. And long live King Cali to the death of me. Live to die a starving artist. Remember, when they go low, we get high.